Good morning family, and greetings and welcome from beautiful Oistins town in Barbados. I would say probably one of the most busy fishing towns. Although Bridgetown is the biggest of the fish markets, I would say Oistins is one that is more likely known by most people, because a lot of people who are on the south coast actually come here and get all their fresh fish down into the Bridgetown area. It is a beautiful morning. Hope you all have enjoyed the sunrise. I know it's been a little bit long, but to be honest with you, I want everyone to have the opportunity to awaken this morning and join us on the vlog, and also for you to take in what it's like to wake up here in Barbados. You've heard the sounds of Oistins coming alive. You've heard the fishermen with their boats coming in, some preparing to go out. You've actually seen some of them going out as well. Just a beautiful morning here. I think it's the perfect location for us to start our day with our serenity prayer. So let's go ahead with that. Those of you who are not going to join us on it, we'll be back with you in a couple of seconds time. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. As you notice, we also have the full moon still going on over to the other side of where we were focused on this morning. It's just a beautiful morning here in the Rock. Absolutely Christmassy as it can be. The winds feel like Christmas. The spirit of everyone seems to be like Christmas. Just seems to be amazing. I had a reunion with some of the guys I used to surf with who actually own some fisher boats. Who are going out this morning. Some have just come in as well. Told me the catching out there is great, but the sea conditions rough, as you can appreciate, because you've seen the kind of swells and you know the kind of wind that we're experiencing, so you can imagine what we're having. It is a beautiful morning, promises of a new day. I see all the friends and family coming on here. Everybody's sharing love as always. Good to see you all. Just amazing. I didn't even want to get into conversation too much this morning because I didn't want to draw the signal from this phone, because I want to give you all the best. Hopefully the resolution today is at 720. We get a lot of 540s and stuff recently, so hopefully this is the higher one that we will really enjoy the beautiful dawning of this amazing day. Alright, just to give you an idea of where we are standing, well, we're on the bottom elevation here of the jetty itself. I had the camera set up just to the north of where I'm standing right now on this little plateau here. Just a perfect angle to give us almost at the sea level, so you can appreciate the kind of swells that are coming through, the chop, experience everything, and actually hopefully feel it as I am feeling it right here right now. Just a beautiful morning. All types of seabirds around the place. The sounds this morning have been just amazing. Alright, we're going to work our way up onto the higher elevation, and we're going to do a little bit of walking now. For those of you that have never seen Oistins, which I don't think there's anyone on here that has not seen Oistins unless you have never been to Barbados. And if you've never been to Barbados, I welcome you to this broadcast. We are the EMC family. We're a group of people from all over the world. They get together to spread cheer, joy, peace, happiness, and hope. We all follow our own light, whatever that light may be, but it's a light of positivity. And we come together as friends, people who have never even met each other, but now feel like brothers and sisters. So we call ourselves the EMC family. Good morning to you all. To all the family that are on board, well, thank you for being here, and thank you for making it again what it is. Just gonna give me a second to put on my umbrella, because I did bring it this morning. This morning was extremely overcast, lots of clouds and stuff around. We had some showers, so you know me, I don't want to disrupt our viewing at all. I don't want to have to stop a video because of rain. That would not be so righteous. So we're going to start walking this direction. I'm struggling here with the bike, but just give me a couple of minutes and I will get that sorted out. I'm going to put you back in the tripod for a minute so you can enjoy the sunrise as I sort myself out. There we go. Alright, we had a 360 just now for lower elevation, but I want to give you a view from exactly where I am now. So enjoy this. We will be coming back round to that sun. I hope you brought your darker makers today, because you're going to need them. Here we go. if that does not just simply take your breath away, I don't know what else to bring you, because this is nothing but a picture of peace, serenity, beauty, and just lovely settling and calming conditions. Beautiful this morning. Just a little bit about Oistins before we start doing our walk through it. Well, all of you would know that it's the party spot on the south coast. It is Friday night out here. You can get thousands of people in that general area there. All types of music is played. Oldie goldies, which I love, which is played out in the back section. 3-step-in people like myself and all of my Q family. And then the front section, you can find your reggae and calypso and everything else that goes on. And the atmosphere is just amazing, electrifying throughout. Different in each area that you go into. It is quite amazing how a small section like this can offer so much variety. The main reason for coming here though is the fish. Fish frying here, mainly grilled. Absolutely delicious. Now, I haven't eaten fish for over 2 years, but I will tell you, I remember it very, very well. And for those of you that remember it in Barbados, lick your lips now. Like as I said yesterday, someone said to me, he's licking his lips like a lollipop. No, no, no. I lick my lips like a pork chop. That's how we say it here in Barbados. Beautiful morning. Okay, Oistins town. It's a very historic town as well. It was in, I think it was 1652, the Charter of Barbados was signed here. It was signed at a place called the Mermaid Tavern. What that was at the time is giving the Barbados colonists the rights to land, to control of their taxation and access to the courts of law, and most of all, limited free trade. That was something that was not allowed at that time. So that was a very important charter of Barbados, and this town here has a lot of history in it, steeped with history. It's also changed tremendously. Everything that you're seeing here directly in front of us did not exist in the very beginning. Oistins town had no beach on this section here whatsoever. The actual road that you will drive through on Highway 7 when you're coming up through Oistins, the high tide used to come in to that road itself. They had a line of casuarina trees that all the fish vendors used to come and sit under and ply their trades from under those trees itself. Over the years it expanded. We had this claiming of the land that was here. Originally we didn't have this big garden with all these nicer facilities. There were small little chattel houses that were set up that all the vendors were in. Very traditional style Barbados. When this beer garden first opened, I was really concerned about it. I thought it would steal what it was originally. However, as it's settled down and more vendors are actually coming here with all their crafts that vend out on the beach section there, the whole place is lit back up again and is very, very cultural, but very different, extremely different from what it used to be. In the distance here, that grove of casuarina trees directly in the center of the screen, that again is something that's man-made. That's a jetty that was dropped so they could have the Coast Guard division on the lower side. That's the side facing us on the west of that jetty. However, over the years, it was too costly for the dredging and stuff to maintain that. So that Coast Guard station was closed down and beautiful beaches have developed. The above section we're showing a little while called Enterprise Beach. The below section is termed to as Miami Beach. Is where you'll find a lot of people swimming even when the sea conditions are rough. We're going to be going there, so don't worry. I'll show you that a little bit in a little bit as we're strolling on. Alright, continue our stroll on. This morning I have been greeted by nothing but friendliness, kindness. It was amazing. First thing when I came here, everyone I've come in contact with, I let them know what we were doing this morning. Not because I need to let them know for a reason or get authorization to come out here, because no one has ever given me any static about coming out on this pier before. They can see that I'm on a journey. But I just want to let everyone be involved in what Barbados is offering to the world every morning of life. And what I was explaining to them, that a lot of our family are now Bajans, so they don't just get to experience the beauty that Barbados brings, but they also get to experience the Barbadian friendship and the hospitality that is extended by everyone on here, whether they're Barbadians full-time, whether they're Barbadians that are living overseas, that were born and raised here, or whether they're part-time Bajans. Everyone exchanges their kindness and their care like a Bajan. Everyone says good morning, everyone greets everyone with kindness. That is what we do here in Barbados. Just beautiful conditions. Now, what has also happened a lot up here is turtle sightings. A lot of the fishermen feed the turtles up here, so you get a lot of turtles in this general area. And just below, we're looking at the Welch's Beach off of what's known as Southern Plaza. Then it works its way down in front of Surfers Cafe, which is directly in the center of the screen there. and then we go on to Welch's, which we walked the other day. You'll also find a lot of guys doing some hydrofoiling and foil surfing out here, and kite surfing as well. Very, very popular for that. We are going to be coming with some wind this morning. These are Christmas breezes. If the wind was not blowing like this, it would not feel like Christmas to us. Cool, lovely breezes coming out of the east. Just beautiful conditions this morning. Alright, we're going to be walking through a commercial fish market. So understand, we're going through a commercial fish market. I don't need to say any more about that right now, but we're going to be taking our trip through where all these guys vending stuff from on a day. I don't know how many of you have actually been up to Oistins in the daytime. If you come up in the evening time and have a look around and see how all of the vendors out there cleaning their fish and preparing for sale, and just feel the atmosphere that goes on up here at Oistins, that is something very, very different. I haven't done that for a couple of years, so I won't tell you a lie, but I do remember it because I used to come up here all the time. My family used to buy our fish from Miss Cox when she used to have a little tray that was set up out here. Well, this place is actually named after her. So, you know, that will tell you how how important a role she played in the development of the fishing industry in Barbados. Morning, fellas. I do him a love care. This is where you'll find everyone doing their vending and their trading in the afternoon. Fish up here, as I said before, is the main item. It's just beautiful in this area. Y'all guys like shake off to the world? Like shake, my friends? Good morning to you all. Thanks very much, man. Tell them all about the Barbadian hospitality and kindness, you know? Thanks a lot, guys. Beautiful morning. Now, remember last time we were out here, a monkey came playing with us. You can look back at the vlogs. Hi, I see him again. I don't know if he's going to play with us today. Let's have a look and see. We are blessed by seeing him. Morning, guys. How are y'all going? All right? Check him out here. So we have more entertainment again. He's on the spot again for y'all guys, those that weren't on the show last time with us. This is our Oistins friend. Good morning, buddy. Is he not just beautiful? Now, last time I was here, he liked to play on my legs and hug on my legs, put a bear hug around my leg, and then give me bear difficulty in walking. But this morning, he's just here having a wonderful, wonderful time. Peaceful as ever. Just beautiful. An Aussie Bajan green monkey, for those who did not know. What's his name, fellas? Casa? Nice, man. Thank you. Have a great day, fellas. Greetings from the world to you all. Everyone is saying hello. Good morning to you all, huh? Okay, take care. Christmas partying from early today for sure. Alright, in case you want to do some three stepping in Barbados, this is where you come and three step. This is on Friday nights and Sunday nights, but that's in the normal times. Things have not been normal for a little while here, but hopefully they'll return to it in the near future. But this is where all the oldie goldies play, and this is where you'll find everyone dressed up in their finest shreds and stepping across the floor. That, of course, would not mean me, because I would have on my baggies and my pumps, and I will be just strutting. You know, maybe not strutting so pretty, but I'm still strutting, trying my best anyhow. Now this morning I came out here and I got a couple of photos on the way in. It was very, very dark, but I'm hoping they will come out, because it seems like this photo op here that calls for tropical viewing. Enjoy photo op number 1 this morning. Just beautiful, beautiful tropical views. Stunning. I will walk you through Oistins at night time, hopefully in the near future, but all it is right now is you see a lot of buildings and stuff that look as though it's a little bit of chaos, but it's not chaos at all. It's just how things are in the daytime. If you go to any of the big beach nightclubs here on the island and see them in the daytime, you will say, well, whoa, this doesn't even look like what it was in the nighttime. So that is what I'm trying to say, that in the day you see a lot of things you don't see in the night. So we're not going to walk through the front section. What I will do actually is I will actually let you get the greeting from Oistins Town, which means we're going to have to go back inland just a little bit here. But Oistins have come together and put up a lovely Christmas sign for you. Again, I took some pictures of it this morning. My angel asked me to take some beautiful shots in Barbados, and hopefully it will come out well. So we are going to walk back inside, so there it goes. As you all know, we can change on just on the spin of a dime. It's not a problem. So if you have not been here for a little while, you'll notice all of these poles here with the lights on the beach side are all new. So all the vending goes on in this general area here. You will get all of the tents and stuff being set up. Some amazing handicraft on display all along this area here. Remember, this is daytime and it's a commercial fishing market. So if you want some karaoke, they do karaoke here on a Saturday as well, right underneath this tent. And this is the greetings from Oistins. You really don't want much more tropical than this here. This is their Merry Christmas from Oistins Bay Gardens. Don't worry folks, we're going to do a little land walking in a few minutes time, but you all know what I'm eager to have, and that is a little dip in the sea. Now every time I come to Oistins, I tend to go into this water. You know, I will drive past here thousands of times, never venture down onto this beach. However, since I've been doing the vlogs, and a couple of times before that, but very rarely, I have come down here and I take a swim in this water. It's not somewhere that I would have stopped before to take a swim, but since I have been doing these vlogs and stuff, I find it is a very, very enjoyable place to stop and take a little cool down. So you can see they're actually renting beach chairs out here. So I guess there are a lot of people that stop here as well. I know that a lot of people do stop. This is for daytime, obviously. Just give me 1 second. I just want to put down my equipment again. And off. Hold on a minute. I got some business cards in my pocket and stuff too. So just bear with me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little bit of scenery as I am getting myself ready. There you go. Alright, that wasn't too long. What I love is tripod here. Just put it down anywhere, do what I have to do, and then come back to you all. This is wonderful. Technology is amazing. Alright folks, this is a swim in Oistins town. I don't even know how many of you have ever been in this ocean out here. Majority of the time it is beautiful conditions. Sometimes we have some serious sargassum, as the whole South Coast experiences. So we have been here on some vlogs where you would not have seen this sand. You can look back at that as well. Just put in Oistins Town a search in our YouTube channel. You will definitely find some of them there with the sargassum. Not you want to see sargassum, but it gives you the opportunity to compare what it's like now to what it is before. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. So you know what we can do now? Silent 360 from a water level spin. Here we go. Good morning to you all. So you see I'm in the sea. Yes, you know me. I like to play a little bit of part here. I like to photo bomb, video bomb, just get some attention. Just make sure that I get in all of my vlogs wherever I can. The silent ones, sometimes I don't do it, but I actually have recently been teasing you all because I've been swimming on all these silent ones. So that is even more fun. And I've been showing off to you all anyhow as well. It's a beautiful morning, as I said here. Gorgeous conditions. The sun is being blocked a little bit by the clouds, but this is what happens at this time of the year. This is just seasonal. You know, as I said before, long time ago, we don't wait for good days to bring you out and show you Barbados. We don't wait for the conditions to be right. We don't wait for the beaches to be all clear. We bring it to you as it is because we are not fabricating anything. You are waking up in Barbados in the conditions that it is. And that is how I do it, and that's how you do it. So you can share this with me every morning, except for Wednesday or Sunday, of course. I'm not sure what's going to happen over the Christmas period. I do plan to bring you all some vlogs, but I am considering not doing the attendance records on some days. That way then I can actually go and mingle with a lot of you that are on the island rather than just sit at home for hours and not be able to see you. Because it's been very difficult to see a lot of people recently, so I decided what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do 1 or 2 days without actual attendance records. So you will get responses and stuff, but it won't be as consistent as it normally would be. Alright, I'm going to rest you down in a second again. I'm just going to put on my gear, and then we're going to make our way up to Miami Beach, where we will end our vlog for this morning. I don't want to not show you what Christmas Day looks like in Barbados. That's not the plan. I don't want to show you what New Year's Day looks like in Barbados. That is definitely not in my plan. The plan is to show you Barbados as much as I can, and those are also days that I want you to see as well. So any day it's not Wednesday or Sunday, we will be bringing you the lives as we can. As I said, I may not do attendance records, but don't worry, I'll let you know that on the morning itself. Alright, we're going to work our way inland a little bit just to show you what the roadside looks like in the front end of Oistins. If you have never been here before, not sure which planet you're on, but some people haven't traveled to Barbados, so that would be the only reason you would not have seen Oistins. Now this town here has changed so much. I remember when this town was tiny. I mean really tiny. The biggest supermarket here was a place called Hills Supermarket. That was located on the opposite side of the road. That is where Chefette is now located. That's where Hills used to be. Lots of little small restaurants in those days, small little shops. A lot of homes actually are on the land side as well. Now we have the Chefettes and the Kentuckys, etc. Also know about Granny's behind here. That's where a lot of people like to go and get their chicken and chips from. And other delicacies, of course. Things around this place have been beautified so much. You can see all the plants being done in the back there. You know, all the artwork here, it's amazing. Now I know there's someone on here that knows the actual artist again. So please extend our kudos to him, because this is some amazing work. I watched as he was working on this here piece by piece. This place is transformed, this entire location here. I want to give recognition to the artist. Beautiful work. Tropical, as you would expect. Oistins is almost like looking through a window into the sea. Just beautiful. Now I don't know how many of you, I'm going to wait till I pass these buses before I talk too much more, because it's going to be a little bit noisy. So I'm going to walk you through, enjoy the sounds of Oistins town. Here we go. As you can appreciate, everyone is not comfortable on a camera, so I'm just going to keep scanning around and not holding on one location for too long. I'm not too sure of how many of you knew about it, but we had the Southern Arms House here, which is an elderly home located. This is the foundation of where it was, right where we're walking now. I remember that very well. I remember the big pillars on the gate you used to drive in. As I said, I've been all over the island, so I do remember a lot of the island as it was then. But this is where that was located. Sweet pink car. Alright, we also have forts and stuff up here as well. All of our towns, all of our south coast and the west coast were fortified, because they were the coastlines that the vessels could come in on, any of the approaching pirates, I would say. You know, Barbados was one of the places that was looked upon as being a very strategic point, so there were a lot of battles that were fought just off land. Oistins town had its own big fort here as well. We have talked about the cannons that were here. There's still some of them in the water now. Some people have actually taken them and restored them. Good morning, sir. How are you? All right. This is one of the locations of where the fort was, and thank goodness the tide is low that you'll be able to see some of the cannons as they lay below in the water still. Now these are not replicas, these are the real thing. And all this front section here is where the fort used to be at one time. You'll see where we just came from. That's the jetty that we were out at the very end. That's where we were taking this morning's sunrise from. Beautiful, beautiful Oistins Bay. Just spectacular. Alright, a strange looking lifeguard hut. Only one like that on the island. Not too sure the functionality of it, but that is a new lifeguard hut for up here at Miami Beach. Now I will tell you, let me go back pointing at you see for a minute. I want you to put on your litter filters onto your darker makers right now, because what you will see here is not pretty, but as I said before, we bring you it as it is. We're not putting anything and just bring you beauty of Barbados. You're seeing Barbados as it is. That is what the EMC does. We bring you the beauty of Barbados through my eyes. However, we also bring you everything else that comes with it as well. Now that's the area that I was referring to as Miami Beach. That's where you'll find a lot of people that will come and swim. As you can see, it's very sheltered. The above section will have some pretty large swells that are coming through. Sometimes a year there's no sand there. Sometimes a year there's a lot more sand there. It all depends on the sea conditions. You know, and that is what will make the difference out here. You can see how the swells are breaking on the outside, but on the inside it's very, very calm. Lots of people come here and go in groups. They come here and they float down into Oistins. They come in on the Oistins beach. Some of them just swim around out way out there to where you see the big buoys that are put for the tankers, so they will take them off on those areas. Just beautiful. Oistins has a library, it has a polyclinic, has a law court, has a police station. It's just like any other town. All of the official structures are here, and everything else you can possibly want. You don't have to go to Bridgetown. You can shop for anything you want in Oistins. All the conveniences, all the trades, all the services, everything is available here. Look at how beautiful this is. I know this is a favorite beach for many of you. I know there's one person that's staying fairly close to here called Elizabeth. I know if you're not in the water now, you will surely be in the water very soon. Is this not just beautiful? Photo op number 2. Alright, we're not going to swim here because, as you can see, there are a lot of people in the sea. I don't like to make anyone feel uncomfortable. And what we want to do is just take you up onto the above beach where we can sort of like close off for the day. I hope you all are having a good time. I know I've had a great time. It's been a long vlog this morning, but most of it's been done on a silent sunrise. I didn't want to stop the camera or anything before. I wanted to get an actual opportunity to see as the sun was coming up this morning. I don't know if you noticed, it has some beautiful golden bands on the tops of the clouds and stuff. Just spectacular. Alright, parking for here, you have options. You can park above by Enterprise Beach and walk through by the public facilities, or you can come in just below, that would be to the west of the police station. You can come into it from that area and you can park here as well. You will find vendors here selling fish cakes and stuff on the day. How are you all gentlemen this morning?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Can you all say hello to the world?
Sure.
This is,
hello to the world, yeah.
Yep.
Hi.
Thank you very much. I talk about our Barbadian hospitality. This is a perfect example of it. Thanks very much, gentlemen. Have a great day, okay? All right, cool. Thank you. Are you going to say good morning to you? Hello, good morning. I'm great. Thank you. Yourself? Wonderful. Okay, so this is the actual entrance to the Miami Beach section. These steps that come down here. You can also obviously walk from the above section, which is the Enterprise. But this is the steps that you will have to encounter if you are coming. So just be aware of that. If you want to get to this beach, you're going to encounter something like this here. I'll show you the other option. These trees here on a weekend will have people all under them, visitors and locals. Not just locals, a lot of visitors come here and they love to just hang out here for the entire day. As I said, you can buy everything up here. You can get all the little tropical treats and stuff from around here. You can also get gas stations, convenience stores, supermarket, everything in this general area. Just beautiful. Now tomorrow is an off day, so let's say that today is a little extra long because we're trying to give you a little more today. It will carry you through the next 48 hours. I'm not sure what we have planned on Thursday yet. I guess that will be a surprise, as it always is. If you hear a tap, 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 tap up here, synonymous with paddleball or beach tennis or whatever you want to refer to it as. I don't see anybody out this morning, which is strange because usually they have quite a few people up here playing. Now this was the original Coast Guard station, as I mentioned. This is where the boats used to go up inside of. It's being filled now. So all this here has been reclaimed land that we're looking at right now. Behind here is the NCC facilities. They offer Wi-Fi. They also offer webcam. Mr. Conductor, I hope you're not scoping on the webcam again. But if you are, good morning to you. Just putting a little wave to you right there. There you go. Good morning. There are two webcams up here. There's one called Miami Beach. There's one called Enterprise Beach. And that's the way that we have called the beaches this morning. Everybody just loves here. It's beautiful. Morning, how are you going? Wonderful, sir. Look, I will, for sure. So is the world. Thank you. There's live streaming to the world right now, man. Good morning from Barbados, right? Thanks, my man. Have a great day. Merry Christmas, huh? Cool, man, cool. The reflections this morning are brilliant. Absolutely amazing. How are you going, sir? Thanks very much, my friend. Cool. Look at the Bajan hospitality, though. Oh, my goodness. Where else in the world you can walk around? Just put cameras on. People that know here are big strips. Well, you ain't going to hear big strips anywhere because Barbadians are the only ones that raise strips. I guess that's a joke, but I know we are professional stripsers. We're Olympic trained stripsers, actually. All right, one of my favorite points in Barbados to offer a 360 from. Here we go. Enjoy. Stunning, spectacular, magnificent, mesmerizing. You all use whatever you all want to use. But I know for sure right now your hearts are feeling warm. I know if any of you have ever visited here before, you're feeling exactly what I am feeling. Thank you all for joining us this morning. The EMC crew and myself, our care team, are thanking you from the bottom of our hearts because, you know, we can all come here on a morning, but without you, this doesn't happen. Without you, the feeling and the passion and the care and the kindness doesn't go anywhere. It is just a beautiful, beautiful morning here in Barbados. I'm not going to worry to walk this beach any further. I think you've seen enough beauty for this morning. I'm hoping that you've also felt the peace and the kindness. I saw some comments this morning. I put up the final EMC Christmas tree product. I also had Spazzy, who was investigating some of the sea fans as well that I put on the bottom. I guess you all would see that, but as my angel is not here, I included Spazzers and myself, and I included our angel's name in a Merry Christmas greeting to you all. Thank you for all your kind comments over yesterday and today to do with the Christmas tree. You know, I know a lot of people looked at it in the beginning and laughed at it because I'm not saying everyone did, or I'm not saying you did, and I'm not pointing any fingers, but some people thought it was going to be, you know, a joke. But it's not a joke. I take it very seriously. You know, as in the times of old in Barbados, we couldn't afford to import fir trees or Christmas trees. Even now, in these tough times, many people can't afford $300 or 400 Bajan dollars for a Christmas tree and then pull it down. So what we do is conscious people that still believe in Christmas, that celebrate Christmas. It doesn't matter what kind of tree it is. It's the symbol that is what is important. And I've shown you all now 2 years in a row that we can get a piece of driftwood off of the beach over in the East Coast, bring it home, put on a few lights on it, put on some, so I would have to say, fairly basic but lovely ornaments on it and make it into something very, very special. Remember, it is not a time just for drinks and food. It is a time to celebrate God. It is a time to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. So you all have an amazing, amazing day. You know, and just remember, God is here with us every day. He's my light. I'm not sure where your light comes from, but I know for sure everyone on here is positive. Everyone on here is thinking about good things today, looking to see how we can help our fellow man, or our families, or those in need, those that can't get up this morning, have walked a mile with us, they have seen the beauty that they will not ever get to see again. Some people can't travel to this beautiful island because of their physical situation. So greetings to all you all. Have a great day. I love you all. God bless you all. And peace and joy to you in this festive time.